Hello everyone. Today we're diving into the concept of heroism. What makes a hero? People have different perspectives on this topic, and we'll explore various types of heroes and their characteristics. We'll also look at some specific vocabulary words related to our discussion, which will help enhance your understanding of the passage. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. By the way, I'd love to hear from you. Who is a hero? Let's start by considering what makes someone a hero. Different people have unique ideas about the qualities that define a hero, and each of us may admire different people as our personal hero. What makes a hero? Different people will point to different characteristics: courage, vision, influence over important world events. In fact, we all have different ideas of what makes a hero and consequently make different choices about who our personal heroes are. Now, let's go over some key vocabulary from this paragraph. These words will help us better understand the qualities associated with heroes. Hero means a person admired for their courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. For real life example, I can say a firefighter who risks their life to save others is often seen as a hero in their community. So, there is a question here. Who is a hero in your life, and why do you consider them a hero? Please pause the video and respond to the question. So, the answer is, my teacher is my hero because she helps the students and inspires us to do our best every day. So, let's move on to paragraph 2. In this paragraph, we'll explore the common types of people who are often regarded as heroes. By looking at lists of greatest heroes, we can identify the characteristics that make them admirable. The passage says, "Yet there seem to be certain types of people who we are all likely to regard as heroes." One way of identifying these types of people is to consider the names that occur on greatest heroes lists and to try to figure out the characteristics or experiences that link these people together. H. Paul Jeffers provides one such list in his book, The 100 Greatest Heroes, inspiring profiles of 100 men and women who changed the world. He ranks the people he considers the 100 greatest heroes of all time. So, who does Jeffers consider great heroes, and what makes them so great? So, let's take a look at vocabulary we have explored in this passage. The first one is regard. To consider or think of someone or something in a specified way. The second one is identify. To establish or indicate who or what someone or something is. Characteristic. It is a noun and means a feature or quality belonging typically to a person, place, or thing. And the last one is link. It is a verb and it means to make, form, or suggest a connection between two or more things. So here is a question, and I want you to respond to the question. Who are some heroes you admire, and what qualities do they share that make them stand out to you? Pause the video for at least a minute. The answer is, I admire figures like Martin Luther King and Amir Kabir because they share qualities of courage and a commitment to justice, making significant impacts on society. The next paragraph. In this paragraph, we'll look at a special group of heroes known as nation builders. These individuals have played significant roles in shaping their countries and influencing important changes in society. One category of Jefferson's heroes might be called nation builders. This includes the early American founders George Washington, Samuel Adams, and Thomas Jefferson. In Bolivia, Colombia, and Ecuador, Peru, and Venezuela, Simon Bolivar is a national hero for leading Latin America's revolt for independence from Spain And, in fact, Bolivia is named after him. On the Asian subcontinent, the peaceful leadership of Mohandas Mahatma Gandhi was influential in India, achieving self-rule. More recently, in Eastern Europe, the reformation of governments from communities to democratic was guided by exceptional personalities, such as Václav Havel, who led the Velvet Revolution in former Czechoslovakia. In the same way, Lech Wałęsa accelerated Poland's move toward democratic government through his influence as leader of the trade union Solidarity. So, take a look at vocabulary definitions. Revolt. It is a verb, and it means to rise up against authority or government. Continent. One of the main land masses of the world. Reformation. It is a noun and it refers the action of changing or improving something after referring to political or social systems. Communist. It is an adjective relating to a political system in which all property is publicly owned and each person works and is paid according to their abilities and needs. Accelerated. To cause to happen sooner or faster. There is a question here. And the question is, can you think of a leader in your country who helped make important changes? What did they do? Pause the video for at least 1 minute. Okay, the answer is, one important leader in my country is a former president who focused on economic reforms. They introduced new policies that helped businesses grow and created more jobs for people. Now, paragraph 4. Let's look at another group of heroes, war heroes. This group includes both battlefield soldiers and military leaders who have shown great courage in times of war. The category of war heroes is also evident in Jefferson's list. This is not surprising as war is often terrifying and requires extreme courage in the face of horrendous dangers. Such heroism is illustrated by Audie Murphy, a soldier who received many decorations for battlefield courage, including several single-handed attacks on enemy positions. One of these was the highest U.S. military award, the Medal of Honor. However, interestingly, nearly all of the other military heroes on the list are not battlefield soldiers, but rather the soldiers, political leaders, and generals. For example, Winston Churchill showed superb leadership in Great Britain during its darkest days of World War II. Likewise, Franklin Delano Roosevelt led America through the same war. Out of the 100 heroes in Jefferson's book, about 1/4 are high-ranking military officers. Historically, Alexander the Great and Napoleon Bonaparte are considered two of the greatest generals ever, and Horatio Nelson is justifiably admired for his strategies in several sea battles. However, most of the military leaders in Jefferson's book come from the World War II era, including General Charles de Gaulle and Dwight Eisenhower. And Horatio Nelson is justifiably admired for his strategies in several sea battles. However, most of the military leaders in Jefferson's book come from the World War II era, including General Charles de Gaulle and Dwight Eisenhower. That's it for today's video. Thanks for joining me on this journey through heroism. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more vocabulary tips. And tell me in the comments, who is a hero in your life and why? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next lesson.